What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm very excited to be able to showcase brand new content coming to the world of console mods here in Madden 25. The last time we talked, I showed you guys how you could start your franchise mode with Madden 18 rosters, or as I'm showing you right now, Madden 12 rosters as your starting point. So with the base roster mods, this is how you're able to get Michael Vick, Peyton Manning, Ray Lewis, or you can get yourself your Brady and your Gronk. So all these starting points that are slowly starting to be released, and as new ones drop, I'll make sure that you guys know about it. It gives you the opportunity to start right now. You could start your Madden franchise in 2012 and play all the way to current day. You could start your Madden franchise in 2018 and play your way to current day. But the kind of holdup has been, you're going to have to use randomized draft classes. You're not going to have the real players in that time frame until now. Historical draft classes have been released. We have the 2023 class is the earliest that we're able to catch up on, where you have an opportunity. You got Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Will Anderson, Anthony Richardson, Witherspoon, Paris Johnson. I'm going to share also what you need to search up on the Madden Share to download these draft classes. But we got 2023, 2022. This is where you get your Von Walker, Aiden Hutchinson, Stingley, Sauce Gardner. You got the quarterback class that everybody will avoid. Or, again, with these opportunities, you almost think exclusively to, redraft. If you have a team that made a bust of a pick and you would have done something different, coulda, woulda, shoulda, you can now do that. There's also the opportunity of, career revivals. What if Malik Willis, who's looked promising with the Green Bay Packers, went to a different landing spot and you tried to make him into that all-world quarterback, or someone like Bailey Zappi or Kenny Pickett? You're going to have that opportunity here. We got the 2021 draft class. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, another one that you may want to be a little conscientious about with the quarterbacks. You got Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Sewell, Pat Surtain, Devontae Smith, who is a Heisman Trophy winner. Micah Parsons is there. Great time for quarterbacks. I already know there's probably going to be a scenario that I'm going to want to draft Kyle Trask and make him as good as he was in college. We got the 2020 draft class. This is the one that you got Joe Burrow, Chase Young, Okuda, Andrew Thomas, Tua, Justin Herbert, Derek Brown, Isaiah Simmons. Hey, do what you want with him at wide receiver. You got CeeDee Lamb. This is going to be where, for a Philadelphia Eagle fan, you're probably going to make the slight change of not drafting Jalen Reagor and go through maybe the hypothetical of what if the Philadelphia Eagles actually drafted Justin Jefferson. But you got everybody. As far as steals are concerned, I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. You got Jalen Hurts is there, pick 53, which you would love. We got everyone into the all UDFAs. I'm pretty sure they just kind of ported over the official draft. So there may be a couple players throughout these draft classes that might not 100% line up with where they went in real life. But I think for the most part, it's going to be pretty spot on. And again, show some self-control, I suppose, if you want to do a redraft and not just cheese it, or have zero self-control and every single one of these drafts just draft a super team. The 2019 class available: Kyler Murray, Nick Bosa, Quinnen Williams. Wouldn't that be fun, Giant fans, huh? Redoing the career of Daniel Jones, giving it another opportunity. Dexter Lawrence is there, Sexy Dexy, Jeff Simmons, Josh Allen. That should be Josh Hines Allen. You got the Hawkinson, Andre Dillard, Eagles legend. And you get opportunities like this where it's, RIP, full respect. But, hey, maybe it'd be cool to be what if, he was still with us? Would he have finally been able to put it all together and develop into the quarterback that we saw at Ohio State? So you have good opportunities there, or you can just straight up go, hey, all right, brother, we're going to let Minshew Mania run wild. We got the 2018 class available. That's where you got Baker Mayfield, Saquon, Sam Darnold, who's kind of going under a in real life career revival right now with the Minnesota Vikings. Roquan Smith, Vita Vea, Josh Allen. You got Josh Rosen if you really want to give him a potential revival there. Derwin James, got Lamar Jackson. Lot of opportunities, lot of studs. It looks real freaking good. And we still have more to go. The 2017 draft class as well. Myles Garrett, who was, I remember back into this time, like clearly the #1 player in that class. You have playoff Lenny Fournette. You got to remember when he went to like LSU, he was like the greatest high school running back prospect. Like him and Derrick Henry are like 1A, 1B. Jamal Adams, you get Mr. 424, John Ross, CMC's there. Jonathan Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Hey, you want to draft Mahomes? Fill your boots. Also got TJ Watt, was a first rounder this year. The great what of Sidney Jones. I was so in love with that pick when Philadelphia made it. And unfortunately, it did not work out. Lastly, we have the 2016 draft class. This is the furthest the classes currently go. I imagine the plan is, especially because right now the earliest starting point we have is 2012. They will have classes that go all the way there. So theoretically, you'll be able to start a franchise in 2012 and play all the way up to current present day, which I think, for me personally, like rebuild content, definitely opens up a lot of doors for exciting, creative things to do. But this was a class year in 2016. It was the Goff Carson Wentz year, which I remember very vividly as an Eagle fan. You got Bosa, Zeke Elliott, Jalen Ramsey, Ronnie Stanley. We'll talk about the Gator bust. Larry Tunsil is there. No gas mask. Would have been kind of cool. The old, maybe the most iconic news story to ever drop during a first round of a draft. You got Will Fuller. Remember Will Fuller? See, now you get back to 2016. Now you're getting guys that, like, remember that? Remember Jalen Smith? Remember before the injury? He was supposed to be, like, the next great linebacker. Same with Miles Jack, who played, like, a little bit of, like, offense and defense. Paxton Lynch, what? Got Keanu Neal. Derrick Henry sitting there at 42. You got the Michael Thomas, slot god himself. So all these classes are up currently on the share. It is another drop from the franchise football community, which will be linked to Discord in the comment section below. That way there, if you join that Discord and you want to see specific classes that aren't currently available, that is where you can go request them. Don't hound them. Don't spam them. But say, C4 sent me. This work is awesome. I'm excited to see what's next. So how you download these retro draft classes? This is exactly what you need to search in the Madden roster share. The specific year, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 22, and 23, followed by WM, which is for WeMaster. He is the user that is uploading all these draft classes, all of the roster files. Shout out to him. Very much appreciate it. He kind of keeps us in the loop here. So anytime something new drops, I can share it with you guys. Go join the Discord. Let them know C4 sent you and say you appreciate all the cool stuff that are currently has been released. It is on the horizon. Again, I don't know 100%. I'm going to imagine because right now the earliest starting point from a roster file that has been dropped was the Madden 12 starting point. I would imagine the next kind of logical plan would be to drop like a 2013, 14, 15 draft classes so you could start in 2012 and then go all the way to whenever. I mean, hell, I've showed what I think are the best future realistic draft classes on the share, where we got 2025. That's what I've been using in my realistic rebuilds. I'm pretty sure 2026 V2 version 2 has just dropped, and I saw that he uploaded a video saying, headline by Arch Manning, a 2027 class is in the works. So as it stands right now, you could go give it a week or two for those files to drop. 2016 all the way to 2027 with realistic players. This is my bread and butter. This is my Erica. This is my wheelhouse of stuff that I want to see in Madden franchise mode. And it's kind of been like the sales pitch. Anytime people have said, C4, do I play on console? Do I play on PC? I can play both. Which one should I do? I've always kind of sided with, as long as you're not playing like Ultimate Team, because on PC it's just way less populated. Franchise mode, specifically, PC's always been where it's at. And now you have some of that starting to seep over to the console world. This is all very vanilla in terms of mods. I'm pretty sure they've actually started real modding, where you can only get it on PC in Madden 25 within the last week or two. And as cool mods drop, I know there's already a super sim mod that adjusts the super sim, gives you more realistic, all that stuff. If you want to see me kind of break down what's going into that, I definitely can. But obviously there's going to be a little bit more of an appetite for this stuff coming to console, because it's always kind of been available on PC. But I've always been one that's, sided towards, hey, if you're getting Madden, you have a pick and choose, kind of go on the PC side of things, because this is the certain things that the doors open up, that you can get in and completely transform your Madden franchise modes, where there's been obviously severe limitations for cool things like this on console over the past couple of years. But now, because there's the cross-play on the roster share, within reason. I mean, I see some of the comments and like there's no way some of these requests are ever going to come to console. But I think this is enough. Get your beak wet. Give you enough that you feel good about where you're at with the cool things that are coming to console. And then maybe you're like, well, this is odd. Man, Madden mods are pretty sick. You may want to hop off console and now get it on PC. And that opens up an entire new door. Like the last thing I saw on the franchise football community Discord, again, linked in the comment section below, is like they're making new face scans. They're making face scans that never exist. I think it was Jamarcus Russell. What? Really? You're just going to straight up mod Jamarcus Russell with like authentic player likeness? Sky's the limit on the PC side. And I think the last one that, again, just dropped on for like official PC mod is like Super Sim tweaks and gameplay tweaks and AI tweaks and like all these little things that we constantly harp on EA, like it's not good, it's not in a great spot, yada, yada, yada. They are, kind of essentially just tuning and tweaking everything under the hood in Madden franchise mode to make it a more enjoyable experience. But right now, just excited to share codes with you guys. The retro draft classes, obviously, for me personally, this is definitely going to open things up for some flashback franchise content rebuilds where we can just, I'm probably going to wait. I'll see just 100% what's going on with 2015, 2014, 2013 in relation to that 2012 starting point, because I think that would be just the easiest thing. You start in 2012, go to current day. Can we make teams juggernauts? Can we not repeat the same mistakes? Or do we have like certain challenges where we have to draft busts and turn their career around, which within the context of Madden franchise mode, you really could pretty much make any bust good if you like focus train them enough and get good enough rolls offensively. But I just think like that to me, that's what I want to do. That's the type of content I want to create, so we get exciting things coming on the horizon. So just wanted to showcase this with you guys. As always, if it is your first time stopping by and you want to stay up to date with all of the best Madden franchise mods, be it on PC, be it on console, I will draw videos every single time something I think is worth noting for the community to share and broadcast, to show the love of all the hard work that is going into all of this modding and creation. It's awesome. It's a great ecosystem to be in, and it's been stronger than ever. So thank you guys very much for watching. Until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out. Love ya. Have a good one.